Welcome to the King's Landing of Game of Thrones. This is the place where the famous medieval fantasy series Game of Thrones was shot. It's also the shooting place of Star Wars film The Last Jedi, and also where the Bollywood film of Shah Rukh Khan Fan was shot. This is Dubrovnik in Croatia. And as they say in Croatian, Dobrodošli u Dubrovnik. There's only 3 entrances to the old town of Dubrovnik. The most famous one and the main one is this pile gate. In the medieval times, there used to be an old wooden drawbridge here, which used to be pulled up in the night time to prevent strangers and intruders from coming into the town. Now this has been replaced by this stone bridge. This is the old port of Dubrovnik. You can rent a boat from here to go to the Lokrum island. It's a 1 to 1.5 hour boat ride. There's some many unique boats here you can rent, like the glass bottom boat, because the water here is crystal clear and turquoise colored. You can see right through it. The defining feature of Dubrovnik are this town's old walls. They're very impressive and span for almost 2 kilometers in length. You can see the whole town here with the red roofs. On the other side, you can see an amazing view of the Adriatic Sea and the island Lokrum behind me. These walls are considered to have been amongst one of the greatest fortification systems in the Middle Ages. They were never breached by an enemy army during that time.
I guess you would need a dragon to do that.
It's fun to get lost in the old alleyways of the old town. But don't worry, it's not that big. You'll always find your way back to the main street. It's called Stradun. There are many nice attractions in this old town. The Church of Saint Blaise, which was built in the Venetian Baroque style. The Onofrio Fountain, a circular spring water fountain which supplies fresh drinking water. There used to be a dragon statue on top of this fountain in the olden times, which was unfortunately destroyed because of an earthquake. The line looks out of order, so I'm choosing the monkey to drink from. For eating, there's many options in the old city, and most restaurants do offer traditional food. One such traditional dish is plokanci, a handmade Styrian type of pasta, and the one I ordered comes with mushrooms and truffles. And it looks very tasty.
Rojata is a traditional Dubrovnik dessert from medieval times. It tastes and looks similar to custard with a caramel layer on top. But the unique taste and its name come from a few drops of rose liquor.
And this is the staircase where the famous Game of Thrones scene, Cersei's Walk of Shame, was shot. Do you recognize it?
Sponza Palace, it comes from the Latin word spongia. It literally means a spot for the rainwater to collect. That was the original purpose before the palace was built of this place. It was built in the 16th century. It served many purposes. It was a bank, a mint, a treasury and an armory. Right now here there is an exhibition called Dubrovnik's Defenders, which honors the soldiers who died in the 1991 war trying to protect the city. The clock tower with a huge bell of bronze on there. Apparently the bell over there rings not once but 2 times in an hour. Every hour it rings exactly when the hour is done, like at 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. and then it rings 3 minutes after that also. Because in olden times when people didn't have watches or smartphones, that used to be a signal for when you meet someone and someone doesn't come within 3 minutes, then you're like, okay, that guy is not coming.
Here we are at the Rector's Palace. This palace is a great example of Gothic Renaissance architecture. It was built in the late 15th century for Rector, who governed Dubrovnik. It had the Rector's office, his private chambers, public halls, administrative offices, and even a dungeon.
Hidden on the outside of the city walls, there's a very unique bar here called the Budza Bar. Sitting here, you can enjoy some cold drinks with an amazing view of the Adriatic Sea. You can even jump in the water to freshen up here a bit. It's a bit too refreshing because it's the month of May right now, but I would recommend you to do it more like August, September. If you're out here for longer, another activity that you can try out is kayaking in the sea. You can explore a hidden cave beach called Bettina and go around the Lokrum Island, and at Bettina you can also do snorkeling and cliff jumping. Fort Lovrijenac is an attraction which lies outside the walls of the town. It is also built on a 37-meter high rock, and that is probably why you get the best drone's eye view of the old city walls from here. The scenes of the Red Keep from Game of Thrones were shot here.
To get a panoramic bird-eyes view of Dubrovnik from an even higher point, you gotta be up on the Mount Surge. You can take a cable car to go up, but unfortunately right now it's closed.
With a cable car, it will take you around 4 minutes to get up to this height of 400 meters. But if you want to hike, it will take you a good 1 hour. But once you are here, not only do you get a very amazing view of the Dubrovnik Old Town, the Lokrum Island, but you can see as far as almost 60 kilometers out if it's a clear day like this. And on the other side, you see the mountains in Bosnia. Hope you enjoyed this video. Do subscribe to the DW Travel channel for more such travel tips. See you next time.